Find ourselves a boss.
I'll take over.
Oh, I was like, oh, did my evil plan actually work for once?
You made it, Arkride. And you brought your sympathizers along.
Being fired up for battle never looks so literal.
Now there's a sign of a worthwhile fight.
So she intends to go all out from the start. Not that we weren't expecting as much.
Yeah, but something still feels off.
Yep. Even I can tell that much. This is more power than I can bust out on the regular.
Celise, you've regained yourself?
In spite of the rewrite?
She's noticed her conflicting perceptions in a different way than the Vice Captain.
What a relief. Or maybe it's too early to celebrate. I don't think she plans to back down at all. But how come?
'Cause that's just how deep the rewrite goes.
Yeah. It's like I'm seeing two totally different versions of things layered on top of each other. But the cold hard fact that I can't leave Arkwright alive is still right there with him. Whatever's messing around with my mind doesn't change that.
So as long as her perception is rewritten, she won't stop.
Oh, very convenient. I actually see that, I might be getting manipulated, and, my memories might have been tampered with. I see it now. But I'm still gonna kill you.
Her ideology prevents it as a matter of principle.
Makes sense. What about you, Vice Captain? Still plan on sticking to your guns?
The duties of an Iscariot monk are immutable, no matter the circumstances. We carry them through, then behold the outcome. This is merely one instance of many.
I've been really growing to dislike how they use Iscariot in these Daybreak games. They're just like these side monks that are only used to push a very specific agenda, and all they do is just kind of get in the way of everything. Like, nothing that they've interacted with or been involved with have been like super deep connections or meaningful interactions. It's just like they just happen to show up for an arc or a brief period of time, and they're like, we're gonna kill some heretics, and then they always get in our way and we always have to fight them, and then it just like there's no substance to our interactions with them ever.
Ugh, this guy's like a broken record.
Even Judith recognizes this.
But this isn't too raw a deal. The corrosion's gathering right here. That makes things easier. You think you're in the right? Then you should have no problem outshining us at our best.
The hell? Did they just get even stronger?
Without a doubt. The corrosion is further intensifying.
Oh no!
They're drawing out power to such a reckless degree that it's burning through their vital force.
We cannot allow that to continue.
If overcoming this is the only way to restore you, then I will bring all I have to bear, Celise.
Same here. Let's show them we mean business.
Thought you'd never ask. Finally, I get a chance to let my hair down.
We won't hold anything back.
Deploying shards!
End of the line, you damn heretic!
Still entertaining to me
I am merely here to carry out my duty.
that we constantly believe that we can take on a freaking Dominion.
I like where this is headed.
How's the matter? Come at me.
Actually, if I do this first, it should give me a turn right away. Right?
Here goes.
Yeah, I should really be doing that more often.
Think fast. Take this. Go, Tetra.
Let us fight to the end.
Let's stay here for now.
I like where this is headed.
Initializing drive.
Huh?
Going all in.
Mana, gather upon me.
Holy testaments, protect us.
Allow me to help. Got you covered.
Yeah!
Mr. Salesian!
Stop right there!
Got your number.
I won't lose! Initializing drive.
Chance.
Ooh, I see a crit coming.
Face me.
Make it count! There!
Mr. Salesian!
Still have the wrong one equipped though.
Chance. Go,
Ooh,
Tetra.
that was a lot of damage.
I like where this is headed.
Initializing drive. Stop right there!
Etch this sight in your mind, because it's the last you'll ever see! Become the maw of hellfire that consumes the darkness beyond
Just an
the
S-craft on everybody.
Got your number.
Way to fire me up.
But I have a little bit of a problem here in that you're getting a crit.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Try and see through this.
Our
Oh, dang
chance!
it. Wrong person.
Let's go, Zeros!
Meant to use Shivnas.
Lance mode, activate! Degama, driver!
You just don't know when to quit.
Stop right there!
You're done for!
Here's my chance. I like where this is headed. Cobalt,
Stop right there!
Meet your end. Repent! Judge Sandros!
Stop right there!
There! Ain't letting you out of my sight!
Got your number. My move now.
Hell's the matter? Come at me!
now we're talking. Maybe proceed with caution.
Come at me!
Here's my chance.
Make it count!
Activating. Yeah!
I owe you one.
Appreciate that.
Stop right there!
Zero.
Got your number. Stop right there!
Oh, light! Strike these demons!
Got your number. That's far enough.
Let us fight to the end.
Gonna try to kill them both at the same time, just to avoid any
Make
more
it count!
problems.
Make it count, Dan.
Dice you up!
You're persistent.
There!
Mr. Deletion.
Now we're talking.
You know, a bit more damage than I thought we would do.
May we proceed with caution?
Counting on you, Caesar!
Round one. Raging Blizzard. Go get him, Catra.
You ain't gonna walk away from this in one piece.
Stop right there!
Meet your end. Repent! Judge Sandros!
Oh, she's almost
Stop
dead.
right there!
A flame!
She's is dead.
Guess I got it.
Got your number. Got your number. There!
Mr. Deletion.
Impressive.
Here I go.
That's not good.
You ain't gonna walk away from this in one piece.
Appreciate
Mr.
that.
Deletion.
Initializing drive.
Damn it. Got me.
That's how it goes.
One step closer to reaching my peak. Oh, I could do better.
See? We can take the heat, no problem.
Just one last little push.
Yeah, not much longer now.
The corrosion!
This could be trouble. They're trying to draw out more power.
Gotcha, punk. Took me long enough. Now quit sneaking peeks and piss off!
She managed to strike me through the corrosion. I should have expected this. The folly is mine for underestimating a stigma bearer. So be it. Thankfully, she failed to grasp our location. A pity losing such a capable pawn. But what's done is done. I'll take this lesson to heart for the next occasion.
The person on the other end.
It's the Garden Master. No two ways about it.
So he really was the one behind this. And everything with Ashen, too.
Yes, exactly as we had suspected. Though what you just accomplished was beyond all expectations.
couldn't have done it outside my boundary. That, plus the corrosion, gave me the perfect combo to stick it to him.
Huh? Hold on.
Is this what you were aiming for all along?
I knew I sensed something peculiar. Though gambling with your life in the literal sense of the phrase is a bit much, even for you.
Shows how much you know. I don't go halfway on anyone who tries to start shit with me. Speaking of which, we're not done here yet. I jammed the corrosion into that point. Now we just gotta stamp it out.
I see. That just might do it!
Do what? Give it to us straight already.
I imagine it will also eradicate the rest of the corrosion. And this phase space along with it.
Back me up, Leon. One go is all we need.
With pleasure!
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Roar rampant and become a helix to eradicate this evil!
This little stigma of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
You managed to release your stigmas under such strenuous conditions. I'm impressed.
Little too hardcore for my tastes.
I thought it made for a pretty good show.
This mean you're finally back to normal, or what?
More or less.
I was incorrect that Burgard was gonna save us. Which means he's not in this game. He hasn't gotten voice acting yet. And he didn't come to save us. He's not in this game.
So, listen. I screwed shit up royally for just about all of us. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Genuine remorse from Celise Ortesia? The corrosion must still be among us.
Now you got jokes, huh? How about I leave you in stitches?
I guess that proves it. Indeed. They've returned to their usual rapport.
They better have, after all the trouble this took.
But at least now we can call this case closed.
Boy, am I glad that came up, Roses.
Nina, Gotti, sorry we dragged you into this.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking things out.
You deserve an apology from me, too. The responsibility is all mine.
Don't get all stiff on us, Celise. Let bygones be bygones. It's enough that you and Ashland have your heads screwed on straight again. Twisting people's minds with these despicable rewrites, forcing them against their wills. It doesn't get less classy than that. We're just happy we could help put a stop to it. Right, Nina?
Yes. Seeing all of this in person has been a little overwhelming. But the fact that all of you came back safely more than makes up for it.
I must extend my own apologies for placing the uninvolved at risk. Now that this crimson corrosion has dissipated, there is no longer cause for us to stand opposed. Mother Celise, I urge you to begin exercising more caution in your capacity as part of the Gralstritter.
Like you're one to talk. But fine. Message received. Can't act like I wasn't corrosion patient 0 this time around. Sorry for making that your guys' problem. I'll pay you back one of these days.
Then we shall take our leave.
Thought they'd raise more of a fuss before slinking away.
It did seem like he'd been aware of the rewrite from the start.
And when all is said and done, he cooperated in doing away with the corrosion. But that aside, it may be that he's come up with another objective.
The Garden Master, perhaps. Or the Crimson Corrosion itself, even.
Yes. This incident cleared up quite a few things.
By modifying memories and relationships, he can mold people into pawns for him to play however he wants. And to top it off, he even took our senses of justice and duty and used him against us. He's a rotten little shitbag. But the bigger issue is that this is only a stepping stone for him.
What?
Have you some idea of what he's planning?
It's not like I got him all figured out or anything. But today's mess was probably an experiment to see how far he could push the envelope with this.
Well, well. Can't say I didn't see this coming.
The Genesis was the source of it all again! Just like it was with Ashen. But what would there be to experiment?
From the way that power felt, my guess is that he doesn't have full control over that thing. Scratch that. It's more like this is the best he can do with the 8th Genesis as his go-between.
The 8th Genesis. It must have been part of yesterday's incident, too.
While we also have the Crimson Grendel's involvement to consider, our current focus is this experiment.
Which involves using the other Genesees as a conduit to corrode and rewrite his target's memories. He's probably holed up someplace to watch it all go down.
Can't even begin to guess where. But it's gotta be in the city. Either that, or it's not too far away. Unless someone puts the kibosh on him, we're just gonna get more and more repeats of today.
That would be less than ideal.
But as alarming as it may be, we don't currently have any means of addressing the issue.
Might as well be hopping from frying pan to frying pan.
Well, look on the bright side. One Genesis recovered is one problem solved. We've learned a bit about the enemy as well. Starting tomorrow, you should begin taking measures against whatever they might pull. With my assistance, of course. I couldn't bear to let you tackle this alone.
That would be wonderful, Ren. Thank you.
We owe you big time. So if you ever need extra muscle, just let us know.
Yes, this is a matter we can ill afford to overlook. We've also Master Bearguard's words to consider. So please, don't hesitate to get in touch, should the need arise.
Sure thing. We'll keep you in mind.
Oh, the heretic hunt came to an end. Celise and Leon volunteered to remain at the cathedral and deal with the aftermath. For apologizing to the clergy and churchgoers involved, Van and his group returned to the office. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Kincaid's assistance, the team gathered to draft out a counterplan.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it!
Uses CP gained when receiving damage by 500%. Whoa.
That's just about perfect.
Alright. I want this to be on Katra. I have a feeling it's going to be on Shizuna.
Well,
Hey,
this is embarrassing.
Victory is mine. Well, I probably should end it here. Now there's 24 minutes left in the stream, but I will not. We will keep going. For a little while, anyway. I had a moderate grasp of the situation before now, but the finer details paint a more dire picture than I had envisioned. Who would have thought the granddaughter of the Liu family's elder in a dominion would be made into pawns? Just been one thing after another these last 2 days. Can't let him keep doing this. Agreed, we have to put a stop to the Garden Master's plans at all costs. And we will. But he won't go down without a fight. Bet he's cooked up another batch of corrosion this very second. Safe assumption, yes. Which is all the more reason to find him and do that. And to do that, we need more information. Said this earlier, but why don't we put the squeeze on some of our shadier contacts? Maybe they'd have an idea where he's holed up, or better yet, maybe he'll grace us with his presence to stop us from sniffing around. CID will be conducting its own investigation into the matter as well. Naturally, I'll pass along anything we learn. Thanks, Renee. You're a real one. We can also prod the Jaegers in the Blacklight District for answers or fish out some leads on the net. Yeah, that sounds good. As for me, I think I'll go see to Abby about and his unit. They're in the area for a job, so maybe I can get some info out of them. An excellent idea. By meeting in person, they may let slip an extra detail or two that they otherwise wouldn't. If you need a Jaeger's eyes and ears, then I'm your gal. I can bully Kurogane into helping too. He'll be extra cooperative after what happened yesterday. We need to broaden our search, so I'll check with the guild again. I can forward whatever I learn to you. I'll see what Fio and I can do in the meantime. We have a net wide that we can cast. Let's see what information we can reel in tonight and reconvene tomorrow morning. Also, we should have a lookout for any further rewrites. As we've seen, those have the propensity to throw any plans made into disarray. Through that, a strong scent in the air, should I? No, we've got to take action here. We can deal with any issues as they come up. After brainstorming for a while, they settled on a plan for gathering information and divided up the labor accordingly. Once that was done, some of the members decided to call it a night. Alrighty, I'm heading out now. Texted Abi a minute ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I'm gonna take off too. Seems Kurogane is getting ready to send out the squad. And then best of luck, you two. Those two on the case, we've pretty much got the Jaeger angled covered. I'm assuming you'll be prowling around the shadier parts of Edith in your usual getup, yeah? Of course, after all, I do my best work in the dark. I'm gonna ask Grammy to back me up. If all goes well, we'll be coming back with some fresh clues on where that coward's hiding. Be careful out there, okay? Plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Al-Fayed a visit. He and his unit are outside the capital, as it so happens. Really now, wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Would you like to accompany me then? We can check up on him together. Sure, that sounds great. Oh, I'm off to do my own investigation. Gonna hit up some girls I haven't seen in a while. Wow, way to be a team player, Mr. Skirt Chaser. Can't you keep it in your pants for one night? In any case, I'll be returning to the dorms tonight. Would 6 a.m. be a good meetup time for everyone? 6 a.m. What a school person. I already wake up at, 4 a.m. every morning to do all of my preparations so that I can get to school early. Why don't we all meet at 6 a.m.? Like, no, sucker. Let's sleep in a little bit. We just had a crazy day. Yes, that works for me. In the meantime, let's all keep in close contact. We don't know what might happen out there, so we'll need to stay sharp. Understood. Be in touch. I feel like there isn't much that we need to actually do. Every single occurrence of the corrosion
So damn tired.
has been directly related to Van. All of the people want to kill Van. So, I mean, at this point, if we want to investigate who's going to get corroded next, we just gotta wait for them to come to us.
Why'd I let the old fart drag me around the Blacklight District? Should have ditched him the first chance I got.
You'll survive. At least you got a nap in.
Well, I can't blame him for being a little fatigued. You two did stay up for half the night, after all.
We woke up early and took the first train. I wonder if the others will get here on time too.
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet. You'd think they would let us know if they were running late.
Yeah, I doubt that divine slacker would bother, but the other three are usually more on the ball than this.
In any event, I was able to find some information that may give us a few pointers. There were reports of suspicious individuals near the military facility, and a possible abnormality in the Orbital network.
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel hasn't made any appearances lately.
Same goes for the Fairy. I still think they're involved in this whole corrosion mess. I don't have any proof.
Then I say we go out and get some once the rest of the crew gets back. Let's be on the lookout for bullshit. Second day was much worse than the first, so if the trend continues...
Right, I get what you mean. As soon as...
You alright, Agnes?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. For a second, I thought the Genesis was glowing. But it must have been my imagination.
We have been saved by the Genesis on a number of occasions. You don't suppose...
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early. Everything all right? You seem kind of worked up.
No time to explain! Get me off now!
Can you repeat that? You're breaking up real bad.
It must be some kind of interference. I don't think anything's jamming the orbital waves, but...
Damn it! Someone's attacking us? What's going on here?
Go! Get out of here!
Let's go! Agnes! This way! Hurry!
We have to go before the next round.
Look out! Van!
Okay. I was wondering, I was actually, as soon as I was set free from this route, I was going to see if I could go back over here and just like choose the other option. See what happens. Admittedly, though, I'm incredibly disappointed. Like, I have to go back. But seems like those guys are involved in getting me killed, so. Life is hard. Certain party members will change. That seems fine, because my party is doing pretty good. But thank you for the one. That's very nice. Oh, baby! Alright. Just could send back 2 days in the past. And a chance against that assault. Thinking back, the Genesis reacted just before it happened. A certain number of Genesis must be collected in order to survive the mystery assault on the office on day 3. Complete the route that has yet to be experienced on day 2. Okay, video game. Let's check out the anti-immigration group. Sounds like a plan. Great. Then let's pack it in for tonight. We've got a busy day in store. Does this make any sense? If... No, this... They're gonna have a hard time explaining this. So, in one route, we stopped Celise from being like blown to smithereens, or blowing us to smithereens, or whatever. From murdering us. And we collected a Genesis. But if we go back in time, we haven't collected that Genesis. So how do we collect both Genesis? How do we do that? Unless, they're going to converge and we have to fight the anti-immigration guys and the other guys at the same time. All right, time to get this workday started. Like we decided last night, we're going to be looking into those anti-immigration radicalists are up to. The True Grievance Brigade. Since appearing at Aramis, their remnants have reportedly been lying low around the city. Ashen's mind got straight up rewritten by that Crimson Corrosion crap. We need to keep an eye out in case these guys go through something similar. Yes, but even if nothing abnormal happens, that doesn't make them any less dangerous. Can't allow them the freedom to commit another act of terror. Then I guess we'll just have to ask around town about them while we work through our 4 SPGs. It's a sensible approach, but where should we start gathering information? Naturally, anti-immigration radicalists would want to target the immigrant population. Does that bring anything to mind? For people from the Central East, we can try asking around the temple in Riverside. Father Mansour should be in the loop on that front. Fine idea, Farida. For the Eastern residents, Heiwei would be the go-to source for any particulars. Their internal issues have been tearing them apart, but that sucker Sal's done a bang-up job patching things back together. You can probably find out what's what from Mao over at Saiyunge. Talking about that popular Eastern restaurant in the Tyrell district, right? It's not the same as Far Eastern cuisine, but the food's great and the menu's enormous. Gives us 2 spots, but it wouldn't hurt to hit up a few more. While we're at it, why don't we check in with everyone's favorite neighborhood anti-immigration protester? One who's always in front of the station. I think his name was Jacobin. Though I don't recall seeing him around lately. He might have learned his lesson after what happened in Arasion. We'll just have to settle for what the cops stationed around the area can tell us. Good place to start as any. Let's get this show on the road. The last time you had me on for a 4 SPG was in Longport, so I'm ready to go. Just don't have too much fun with it. We gotta be on our guard more than ever. A new floor. They need to let me go to the Grand Circuit and the Auber District. 2 places that I haven't been in quite some time. Leon. Port. Okay, picked up an EP Cut 3. We equip that. Have a action. As an our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, it's not like I asked for a commotion. Breakfast, aroma. Get invited. The Grand Prix, Yuma. The same thing.
I'm kind of surprised that stuck-up old man would actually come see a race.
Perhaps Mr. Lugan's gradual efforts have started to bear fruit.
Okay. Yuma gonna say the same thing too? Jin gonna say the same thing? I'm trying to knock some sense in this. Different? I mean, like, same dialogue, but different dialogue. Interesting.
Would you care for some flowers?
From you?
Why don't we see?
On another weird one in the garden. Or SP. Oh, look, or not SP, the other thing. CP. El Crafto Pointos.
I appreciate.
I feel nice and refreshed.
You look nice and refreshed.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Why don't we see?
Patients escape from my clinic and his circumstances necessitate that he not be left unsupervised. Sounds like you need to call the police or the Bracer Guild. Just like every other quest.
I guess we're off.
Alright, let's look for this golden spoon. The thing I've been looking for 10,000 years. Thing that caused me to be banished from my homeland.
Welcome to Andalusia, but what would you like? Come again.
Oh, there's shops here. Will they let me go inside the school?
Not this way.
Not. Not much reason for me to be here. It appears golden spoon is not here. What was the other one that they said that I can go to? Wait. Was it Tyrell? Pretty sure the Grand Circuit is where I go. I don't remember having
Shall we
access
go?
to the Tyrell district in the last one, though. I'd be exceptionally wrong.
Oh, please take as much. I hope to see you again.
We're here. A book signing or
Thanks for stopping by. What would you like?
fried rice. Sounds great.
Please stop by again sometime.
Ooh. Someone was in the chat the other day, and they got sushi into my brain that day. Kind of want to.
Time to depart.
Wait, there's a treasure chest here.
Treasure located.
How did I never see this before?
Access granted. I'm going in. Conducting search. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. No sweat. Confirming surroundings. Conducting search. This is kid stuff. I lied, time's almost up. Confirming surroundings. I made it! This thing's as good as unlocked.
Regular Odin. Oh, yeah, I have that one. So seem like there's anything going on here. You sell the golden spoon?
You look dangerous. I better see you again.
Golden spoon is
Can I help you? Come again.
the rarest thing.
Come on over. I made these. See you later, cutie.
Patootie. Up here.
I have some good. What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Okay. Gonna call it quits here for today. Oh, Grand Circuit Tragedy. I think we're gonna get an idea of what's going to happen in this one and who it's going to involve. Surprise, surprise. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and we will continue with Trails Through Daybreak 2. And that's all I got, so see ya the next time I see ya. Peace.